Yeah, welcome to Secret Care. Today's video we have HP 640. I think this is maybe G3 or G5. I'm not really sure of that model. A very close engineer sent this motherboard to me. According to him, he says the motherboard has a short capacitor here, two capacitors that are shorted. So he break them out and the system comes up but no display. So he tried to flash the BIOS but still no display. So I'm going to come with charger now. Let's understand what's the problem with this motherboard. All right, testing the charger. We have 19.6. Okay, plug it in. You can see the motherboard is up, and let's check. So the processor is not heating up. The processor is not heating up. So if you look closely here, this is a very quick work. We want to waste your time. If we look very closely, you see that this part is completely gone. So we have lost the track here. We have lost the track. So the input track of this MOSFET, we have lost that track. So that's the reason why this motherboard is not processing and is not displaying on the screen. You understand? So I don't know if I can zoom in better than this. Okay. Okay. So, okay. If we look close, we can see. If we check here, you see this is the negative track here. Here is the negative track where you have three capacitors. You understand? And here we have the positive track feeding this MOSFET here. So let's be sure of that. So we'll come with the meter. All right. So putting my negative probe on the ground. So let's check here. You can hear that reading. Means that this part here, this line here has a direct relationship with the ground, and this part here is the positive line. You understand? So this track is the positive line. So what do we have on that positive line? Let's check. On that positive track, we have 19. Let me put it on the meter. All right, I think you can see. All right, so on the input of this IC here, so we're supposed to have the 19.5 volts. You understand? Then on the IC, you see, is 0 volt. You understand? So the track that's supposed to feed the 19 volts to this IC is completely burnt out. So that's the reason why the same is not displaying on the screen. You understand me? So already now, he already flashed the BIOS. You understand? Maybe thinking that that would be the solution. So what I'm going to do, without wasting your time, I have to look for a jumper. Let's put a jumper. It's a flex wire between the main source of 19 volts to the IC terminal. So that's what we'll do right now. Let's see if this will be able to solve that problem that way. All right, so I have to outlet to that terminal. All right, so okay, so that's the positive terminal on the IC. All right, so all right, so this is the flex wire I'm going to use. All right, so that's the flex wire. All right, I think we can. All right, so let's go ahead and test. Okay, first of all, let's measure that line. Let's see if we have 19 volts on the MOSFET terminal. So let's quickly check that. All right, so we have 19 volts right there, and I'm trying to position the meter the way you see. Okay, as you can see on the meter. So right on that spot, so we have 19 point about 0.4. So let's check. All right, all right. So the processor is okay now. It's warming up. The processor is warming up. So let's check for display using external keyboard. Remember I told you the person sent only the board down for us to check. Okay, so um okay, there's RAM memory. Let's check if it display. All right, so let me try using a different RAM memory, but I'm very sure this one is fine because the processor is warming up on the normal way. Okay, all right. All right, so we have picture now. All Alright, so we have picture now. Remember, I told you he had 10 flashing the barrier, so the system needed time to initialize or something, maybe, get all the settings done or something. So everything's working 100%. You understand? So that's how we solve cases like this. You get. So always try to pay attention. Use your eyes, scan through the motherboard, check for any burn component, any change in color, you know. Always take time and scan through the motherboard. You surely find something. Okay, so just imagine he took out the shots and the motherboard comes up without displaying picture on the screen. You understand? And he sent it down to me for me to finish the work that he would have just finished in less than maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So everything is fine now. So I'm going to wrap this motherboard now, send it to him. You get. So if you find this video helpful, do well to like, follow, and subscribe. Okay. Thanks for watching.